Ideally, I'll be doing like Jack-o'-lantern because, like I said, I wanted to play Jack-o'-lantern, so hopefully I'll find it. But I'm also happy to do like assemble stuff, but a lot of orbs I could get. Starting passive, navigation inflation again. I'll just take the bomb baton this time. I got offered those two same options last time and I took it the other way, so I'll just take it this way. This is definitely a map where you're not too happy about bomb baton, to be honest. But as long as I get my cash, I'm happy. What is this map? As long as we're getting our cash, I'm happy. So, yeah. Like, hitting the bombs right now is really not ideal. Technically not too bad either, right? Technically. Kablamo. That missed the bomb. Impressive. Let's go like this, aim for these. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I tried doing the same with this peg, but it was getting blocked. That was actually just a crazy shot, like seriously. Anyway, 60 cash, very, very nice. Did I see what I just think I saw? 60 cash, but there was only 2 left on the map, which means that the 3 bombs overspawned coin pegs. Overrode them. That is interesting. Bomb bites on an anti-greed passive. I mean, it's still a very good passive, but that definitely is unfortunate for it. If that is how it works. I wasn't exactly paying the most attention, though I think I'd rather not because of... Oh, that's unfortunate. I was looking for a bit more cash. Because of this fast shot that I've got. Alright, we got this 5, which is earlier than I thought the 5 was allowed to appear. As long as we hit our bombs, we are in a fine spot. Looks like we hit not enough, unfortunate. Getting the refresh was, in theory, unfortunate. In practice, it didn't actually matter too much. But like I was 2 damage off, so if that hadn't been refreshed, then I would have had easier access to the bombs on the next shot, as well as it would have killed because... Oh no, my special breath contributed damage. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a short fuse, so we'll buy that. And then we will just buy a slime sector? Question mark? Question mark? Oh, yuck. Really not impressed with this map, to be honest. Like, was going this way? Just no, not really. So what? Adventuring? Like, I think I'd rather just do this the most. I'll happily set myself up for assemble, like I said. And I'm definitely will happily admit that the slime sector is not exactly the part of the assemble that you're looking for the most. But you know, every little bit counts. And the slime sector is actually very helpful in some specific maps. I mean, we should just not take any ping damage here, which I wish I could hit that many bombs normally, eh? Hoping for some interesting cash, but didn't really work out. Oh, maybe I should have focused a bit more on my shots to try and not take any damage in this fight, but it's just fine. He's gone. Rubble for extra bounce. You know what? I don't think it's even that crazy. I'm going to do it. Imagine I get enhanced here, free passive. Like, just check out what's in the orb store. I literally think that's just fine. Like, nothing good here, and we can't buy the move. That's really what I was hoping for, and there's a knife turtle. Yeah. I was really hoping that we'll be able to buy the remove as the backup option. But like the chances we saw an assemble in the store, probably not too bad. And yeah, I think it was just worth it. It didn't pay off, but I think it was just worth it. Lovely stuff. They have slightly more health than that, but walking into the boss with basically full health is exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. especially with this much cash. It's just nice. Alright, let's collect our enhanced debt now, alright? 75 cash, not bad. Enhanced debt. Cookie, it's fine. I mean, there is a chance you can get it with just short fuse. I've gotten level 4 that way, but it's really not too good. Okay, what happens if I remove all? Versus mole? Inventory? You know what? I think that's just worth it. Like minus 8 HP for a level 8 orbs. Level 2 level 8 orbs. I think that's just good enough. But yeah, hopefully the bomb baton also helps out. It looks like these bombs are in not the best spots, but not too bad. And Echo 60 already is actually very decent, I'd say. Especially if we hit this refresh. Well, we didn't hit the refresh, but instead we got like 150 damage, 200 damage. Try that? Oh, there's 2 bombs left. See ya. Did my refresh move? Oh, I actually hit the refresh. I suck at bounce shots apparently. Thank you. That's what I was aiming for. I take less damage by doing this, I'd say. But it is questionable, obviously. Anyway, like, look at his health. He's literally just dead. That was fun. Yeah, I think the orbs can definitely pay off. Especially depending on what we can hit now. No, perhaps. Perhaps not. Consuming chalice. Jeez. Unfortunately, we just can't take consuming chalice, and I don't think Haglun's was worth it. I shouldn't have clicked that fast. I should have definitely considered Haglun's more, because this is a situation where I can actually like get use out of it, and because of that, I should have definitely considered it. But Haglun's is just so bad that like I never want to pick it up. That's the thing. Hopefully we don't get our navigation messed up, because I would like to take that shot, I believe. We should simply just have the cash for it, so yeah. I thought I saw a rainbow slime for some reason. Oh, well, this fight shouldn't be too hard. We should just be able to hit our bombs that are short fuse, so they're even easier to hit. And yeah, that should be it. Oh, actually, we might be struggling with the refresh, but it looks like we won't be. And because of Echo, we're just going to be getting a killer shot now. Especially if we're hitting our refreshes and our bombs. And like popping these pegs is also really good. And not popping these pegs, actually also pretty decent. Not gonna lie. All healing is solid, that's the thing. Oh wait, I didn't realize the shop was non-negotiable. Damping at 200 would definitely be nicer then. Alright, we get a level 2 Orbium option to add to our deck. I mean, that's very decent, obviously, but let's just quickly buy those 3, because we're definitely buying all 3 of those, because they're really quite good. Alright, and then level 2 Small Orb, Orbsium. It's all pretty questionable, to be honest. Problem with Orbsium is I didn't take that early Adventure Run. If I'd taken the Adventure Run, it would be much better, but I think we just pass here. Which is regrettable, but oh well. 3 more cash and I would have had a pretty useless passive, but an extra passive nonetheless. We should just have bombs and re-filibuster this fight, so hopefully we don't take any ping damage. Unfortunate, we have actually Cookie. I forgot we had healing. This refresh is not in a bad spot, so yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. Let's try and get over here. Doesn't look like that's the case, but at least we have a high amount of Echo Owl. I'd say we were really good in tap fight. And we only lost 9 health, which I guess is pretty decent. Okay, we have that guy again. Look, I mean, surely, right? I guess I won't. I'll be responsible. I feel like I might be responsible taking it though. So we have, what do we have? Ah, fine, I won't. It's such a good orb though. Like, super bouncy is really good actually. And it's the only orb in the game that actually has super bouncy. This should kill. Yeah, good. I think this should also kill. Everything. Yep. Perfect stuff, and maybe I should have been doing assemble. I thought it was too late because like assemble piece here, like can you really find 4 more assemble pieces? I mean, you don't need 4 to make it worth it, but it's definitely ideal. And you should just be able to get good, consistent damage. Because we got a first shot on Echo, which had good damage, and because of that, it just means that the rest of our shots have just killed him. Like, we lost 1 health left. Far out. Fine, fine. Look, I now regret not taking them before, but like, at least I got them now, right? So +2/+0, so that not hitting crits is good. Except I'm a multiple comp, so like, I just take the Vulcan fight. Like, come on. If only I'd known. If only I'd known. Oh god, seriously. Well, I didn't pick up that old team, so I don't have a targeting ult, so I just didn't need my health, did I? That's what the game's decided for me. I mean, look, maybe I get to kill this shot. That would be nice. Maybe I don't. Like, this is fair. I've entered the fight. I've had healing. I even have refill buster, which is meant to be the hard counter to him. Like, what? I'm not healing. If you want to take me, take me. Like, why is that a thing? Uh, let's hit the crit, which is aiming like this. Bad. As long as I hit some bombs and a refresh, and a refresh. Oh, 3 bombs. Perfect. Good stuff. Like, we should just be healing from now on, so in theory, we're in a fine spot. But like, Resistance Knight is a very funny man. A very funny man indeed. Enhance. We even have the treasure chest later to fully capitalize on that. That is very, very nice. Decoy orb, also nice because we're just versing this guy specifically. And then I can choose from It's tempting. It is tempting. I think we're just going to be relying on orbs for this fight because we haven't hit any other assemble pieces. Oh, I can't get it anyway. That's good. I don't have any echo apart from the echo that I specifically have. Oh, that's cool. Nothing? Yeah. Oh, actually, that's worth it. 50 cash for constantly increasing max health? Seems fine. Yeah, like I said, healing there was definitely not the play. So I don't think it's possible, but yeah. Unfortunately, constricting chains means that even though we have the combo, it just doesn't matter. Some quick kills. And now we have Echo 60 every shot, which is reasonably cool, apart from the refreshes. They are now both exposed, but not hit, which is really not ideal because it can be hard to follow through on that. 600 damage per shot though, I think definitely meets the quota to beat Dimwall though. And the fact that we have the Restore now to grant us the max health, it's also really nice. 1200. Shoot the Restore. Oh, we lost our Echo. Maybe it was questionable shooting that then. I think we hit a refresh and a crit here, which quickly bumps us back up to the numbers that we want to be echoing. Good stuff. We have a lot of options on our boss passive here that we can take. And if we were playing high level of Cruci, we flex almost with cash as well. But you're right. And if we were on a high level of Cruci, we would be still full health basically. 876 a bomb. Look, bomb is really good. If I turn it down, I feel like I'm just making a big mistake, so I'll pick it. Yeah. Let's be honest. The fights that I'm going to lose health in, bomb's not particularly going to affect. But I still think it is the correct play to pick it up there. Of these 3, I think it's Kinetic Meteorite, because our refreshing isn't exactly the best. There's no point in not shooting bomb, right? Like, sure, I could discard it, like, what's the point? Especially since, you know, I have Echo anyway, so it's not as if the first shot is particularly bad. It's actually granting me Echo for the second shot, and then also the third, fourth, fifth. Because that's how orbs works. Orbs is definitely a cool orb, especially when you're on Spin Mentor and when you're adding it to your deck, it's level 2. Anything less than that, and it starts becoming a bit questionable. But most of the time, obviously, you're just using the events to remove everything from your deck, because that's a pretty good idea. Rubble, let's check shops. Shops look pretty bad. We're going far right. We're going to prioritize events. Maybe we spike something. The chances are very high that we don't lose. Doesn't mean that I still don't want to try, but we'll do it. Okay, like I said, we spiked something. And it's still not. Just unfortunate, really. Anyway, we're just going to be bomb spamming him. I imagine he's just dead. Not much you can do. Decoy orb. That was not the way I wanted to aim, but I guess it works out actually. Like he's literally just done. And I lost basically no health. Probably going to heal that up post combo anyway. Wow. Life is simple. When you get offered a refreshing punch, you take a refreshing punch. It's like a really, really good passive. I'm definitely not shooting that, I'll just shoot this because I am very, very sure that he's just going to die in the first shot. Especially with the refreshing punch we just picked up there. It's a lot of fun. So anything I can pick up that adds bombs or adds refreshes is a really good idea, and seriously. It's the only part I have. I'm just impressed. I mean, like, it's the best part, so it's the part you want showing up the most, but still. Yeah, sure, let's shoot it. Maybe I hit a crit. Maybe I hit a crit. Damage, eh? Oh, seriously? I don't know why, but I thought for a second that he'd still be alive. I think he died by a very small amount of health though. Which is cool, I can add another restore to my deck, it's already level 3. I think that just pays by itself. Like, Basalt Totem worth, at least, yeah. Compared to Basalt Totem, it's 100% worth it, but Basalt Totem is kind of a bad deal, like, 90% of the time, so it's not really that fair of a comparison. And that's why it's because we Filibuster takes down their health first. I imagine we're just going to be healing though, thanks to Balm. Balm is a really solid healing orb, and it's a bit of a shame that other classes don't have as much access to it as Inventor does, because it means that like only 1 in 4 runs. Well, it's not 1. Let's be honest, who wants to play Roundel? But only 1 in 4 runs in theory are actually going to be the ability to find it. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually pretty tempting. What if I just keep adding restores to my deck? Like, boom. What if I also find Persistent, imagine? Okay, that's not exactly the way I wanted to go, but whatever. Like, Resorb is one of those orbs that just does bypass the normal little Spin Venter where you don't want to be adding multiple of an orb to your deck. Like I thought, we just have the healing. Unfortunately, that fight is over. We're versing... That was not... We're versing Coin Dragons, so... Don't need to worry about AoE. Okay, feel free to go that way sometime soon, thank you. And ideally I'm going one of those ways. Damn, I was hoping it would hit Pumpkin Pie. Thought the chances were pretty good myself. Blimey. Oh, we have a Kinetic. I totally forgot. Just doesn't matter. Nice Pumpkin Pie buddy? Okay, maybe not. Bang. Onto the refresh, please. Maybe not. That was just sad. They deal so much damage, it's actually pretty funny. Not anymore, they don't. Yeah, these refreshes. This is exactly why I chose Kinetic Meteorite, because in theory, Kinetic Meteorite is supposed to help you hit your refreshes. The thing is, sometimes your refreshes are just going to do this, and you absolutely can't hit it. Like, this is just hilarious. This fight is also reasonably overtuned, just like Resistance Knight. But I'd say Resistance Knight is much worse. It's like, it's fine with the fight being strong, but like, it's just not particularly in line with everything else, which is questionable. And also, like, we should just be healing up after every fight. Randomly remove half your orbs. Honestly, why is that a bad thing at this point? Just do it. Like, sure. Inventory. We have one orb in our deck. Jesus. Concentrication versus Coin Dragon? I'm taking it. It's an amazing idea after all. We'll take you, and then you should be useless, you should be useless. And that's not necessary. Wait, we have 0 orbs in our deck. Wait. I forgot that Mom also removes itself. Big yes. No. Meh. I'm fine. Okay, so we don't have the thing. Bad cheese. Let's just all buy here. We know what we're buying. Unless we're buying a rubble. Oh, we're buying a rubble. Actually, it sounds pretty decent. It does sound pretty decent. Let's just buy all the stuff that actually does something. And then, I mean, in theory, this does nothing. So do I want a rubble in my deck? You know what? I feel like it's rubble. Like, I hit a lot of Exodia, but not enough apparently. Okay, so we lose a bunch of and then maybe we regain some. Let's see what a concentrication when you can't aim it does in this map. That's still pretty damn good. Like, concentrication is an orb where it's just good. And in particular against Coin Dragon, it's always a good idea to pick it up, especially when you can aim your cursor. When you can't aim your cursor, it does kind of defeat the purpose of picking it up, I'm not going to lie, but I kind of didn't want to mention that, so I didn't. Also, my health is pretty drastically bad because that fight was not a good one for making sure that our health is topped up. Like, we should just have good healing, but is it going to allow us to use it? Who knows? Yeah, so like I said, Super Bouncy is a very positive effect, and yeah, it's just quite good. Let's up this hill. If you're ever wondering why I want to pick up a rubble all the time, yeah. Like, it's actually just consistently this good, that's the thing. Then I get to a shot like this, which is, you know, questionable, like, didn't hit a crit. It's still, like, actually pretty solid. Yeah, so these refreshes, are they just gonna keep rebouncing themselves into awful spots? Most likely. We have 0 ways of hitting refreshing other than hitting the refresh, which is interesting. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, nice. And that's why we like concentration, baby. Jesus. That actually got 3,500 damage when the shot lasted like 10 seconds, maybe? I'm not going to deny, a lot of our damage definitely coming from enhanced refreshing. But obviously for the boss fight, just refreshing, because enhanced barely does anything because we only have bomb batons spawning the bombs in. Yeah, that resistance knight, I mean, look, if I died there, that would have just been very, very silly, but left alive on 5 health by the graces of the kind resistance knight, what can I say? The Perfect Forger was actually really nice pick up. Like, I lost at least 20 health or something from this Perfect Forger, which that sounds like a good run to me. The results I picked up were pretty funny. Like, I find it funny how when I removed half the orbs in my deck, I just had 3 temporary orbs in my deck. Like, they were going to leave very, very quickly. Honestly, the shop that won the game for us was when we found out Fresh Bandana and Refilibuster. Like, can you imagine what the run would have been without them? Especially with Constricting Chains as our first boss passive. Our second boss passive being Kinetic Meteorite, kind of unfortunate, but yeah. So the lesson of that run is just, you know, like, always pick up rubble when you get the opportunity.